Hi everyone. Thanks for checking out DaveAI's monthly shoutout. This month, we're looking at virtual sales. All of us are aware that when the pandemic hit us, businesses across the globe had to look at a digital first approach in selling. And of course, every consumer, it could be enterprises consuming products or buying products, or it could be end customers who are consuming products, started to look at a digital first approach as well, considering their safety. But more than 6 months since that reality hit us, I think we're getting into a new normal of how businesses will sell and how customers will consume. So, to back up that statement of virtual sales being the new normal, I'd like to touch upon three key aspects today. The first one being the transition from offline first to digital first across segments, right? Certain segments we know we're always digital first, or at least we're moving into a digital first world even without the pandemic happening, with e-commerce and so on and so forth. But with complex products, right? It could be some of the industries that we tackle at DaveAI: banking and financial services, home lifestyle retail, luxury retail. These are segments where people liked to have that physical connect with the brand or the product before they buy. But I think the shift in those vertical segments has been both buyers as well as sellers have become digital first. Sellers have always had marketing efforts, inside sales efforts to initiate interactions with customers, but consumers also being digital first is a new normal in some of these verticals. So that's a very interesting change or shift that we have seen happen in the last 2 quarters. The second most interesting trend that's seen acceleration over the last 2 quarters is the diminishing line between sales and marketing. We at Dave, one of our founding philosophies is that every marketing interaction is a sales opportunity for the brands that we work with. And I think that's now seen a global acceptance. And one of the key changes in how enterprises look at it, or one of the key changes that we've seen, is the open data flow between sales and marketing teams. So if you're an enterprise that's selling to any segment, right, irrespective of B2C or B2B, I think if not already, a joined combined force of sales and marketing is very, very relevant in today's world, and to see accelerated results. The third final aspect is, do you have the ability to showcase products digitally? And if you're able to showcase products digitally, then do you have enough mechanisms to capture customer preferences and information while the customers are discovering your products? Because unlike earlier, the process of qualifying leads has become significantly difficult, right? Because you need to have so much more salespeople to interact with customers, or you need relevant automation or intelligence in that first level of interaction, so that you're still able to give a personalized experience for all your customers. You're able to help them have a first-hand experience of your products, but still able to effectively utilize your resources to talk to the most relevant customers and be able to accelerate their sales as well. That sets the context for this month's read on virtual sales. We have a very interesting article that picks up anecdotes from research done by very credible enterprises across the globe, that gives you a summary of how the whole world of virtual sales is evolving. We also have a couple of case studies that's quoting already published articles in both banking and retail, and also a very interesting article that we found talking about AR and VR being, how that technology is going to evolve in the next 5 years. I hope you have a good read. Look forward to seeing you in the coming month.